Hey guys, welcome back to Frankie's Forest. My name's Frankie, I'm the host of this channel. I've been studying and growing plants for almost 7 years, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you the correct time to repot your orchid and what the substrate will look like when you have to do so. The substrate I use for my orchids is a mixture between sphagnum moss and bark. The top layer I have is bark, and the bottom layer I have is sphagnum moss. To begin, I'll show you an orchid that does not need repotting, which is my Oncidium orchid. The way I tell if it needs repotting or not is just by taking a watering can and go and water one of the pieces of moss, or just a couple pieces of moss. Now you can see with these pieces of moss, they have fully absorbed the water, which means that the moss is still in good condition. However, take for example one of my recovering Oncidium orchids. I have it in a pot, it's been in this substrate for a while, and I'm going to show you what it looks like when I water it. Now when I water it, you can see even though it absorbs it, it has algae growing. And algae is a sign you do not want to see growing on your orchid substrate because that can lead to it growing also on the roots, which can actually suffocate the roots. Orchids are epiphytes, which means that their roots grow in the air. And if their roots don't have proper aeration, they can easily suffocate and rot and die. Now, if you see your orchid's bark chips look like this, if they look a bit black and decomposed, this is an ideal time to repot your orchid before this mold starts spreading onto your orchid's roots. And this is what nice, fresh orchid bark will look like. Now, if you want to see just how to repot your orchid, whether with moss or with bark, I actually have a video on my channel about how to repot your orchid. Just type in the search bar, Frankie's Forest, repot orchid, and it'll come up. I hope you guys enjoyed that video and found it helpful. If you found it helpful, please remember to share with any of your friends or family who could also find this helpful. And I hope you have an excellent rest of your day. Bye, guys.